It's the Victorio food strainer. Okay, so we're set up on the table here. We have our tomatoes. So I will just start cutting. I should cut out the stems. It would help if I knew which side of the knife was sharp. And then cut it once, cut it twice. Drop these. Actually, we can drop a bunch of these in first to get started. I'm just going to do a few tomatoes. Start turning. It's a little tough at first. Shove that in there, and soon you'll see the juice come out here. There we go. There's our pulp. Oh, that smells wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our seeds and skins coming out the other end.
Do you need another plate?
Nah, I'll dump it once. Got it?
Yep.
So this is one harvest, these two baskets. So we need to get enough juice together to do at least 7 quarts of tomato sauce, because that's what we'll can. Okay. And we take this. Probably splashing the camera. And we zip that. So we have that one frozen already. I'm going to find a spot for this up here. Hopefully that won't fall out. Okay, so we got now 2 gallons of sauce. This is orange tomato, that's red tomato. And I'm going to go do another one right now. So when we have enough for 7 quarts of sauce, I'll break them all out. We'll make sauce and we'll can it. But this is how we keep track of, this is how we store the tomatoes until we're ready to process them into sauce. All right, so we got our last batch of tomato juice. It's not really sauce or gravy at this point, it's just tomato juice. It's probably about, what do you think, 15 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
And this is basil from our garden. So Sherry's putting the basil in the tomato juice.
And this will eventually be 10 quarts? Or
Yeah. This will end up being about 10 quarts of
So I'm not putting in
gravy.
too much basil.
Correct. And we have a little sweet peppers you can see over there in the background. We have about 2 dozen of them we're going to put in. Then we're just going to let this reduce real low heat for several hours till it gets really thick. And then we're going to introduce about 5 more gallons of juice that we've collected over the last few weeks. Then we'll have about 2.5 to 3 gallons of red gravy, nice and thick when it's done, and all from our garden. And then we will eat some of it and can some of it. Okay, we got all the tomato juice thawed and starting to reduce. So this is a 3-gallon pot. You can see it's very, very thin. So we want to thicken that up. Here we have a 2-gallon pot. Also very thin. So we're not ready to can yet. This has got to thicken up quite a bit. So what I'm hoping to do is take this 5 gallons total and reduce it down to about 2.5 to 3 gallons. That should be some pretty thick gravy, and we'll can it. This is now 24 hours later. The original 3 gallons of juice has been added to. So this was originally 5 gallons of tomato juice, now reduced to about 2.5 gallons of tomato sauce with basil in it and peppers. So we're going to reduce it just a little bit more. It's getting thicker, and then we're going to can it. We're going to can 7 quarts of this.